because that was a fucking
lot.
roller coaster.
And Zeus, you weren't around for this, so we have to inform you.
Oh yeah.
Did dragons happen? I think dragons happened.
No, dragons didn't happen. Well, dragons happened.
But
I
no,
was informed
no,
of my shield happening. I know about my...
So, you guys went to the... you were, like, right in the heart of the land of the Horse Lords. Throkk gave the remains of his parents a proper burial and was greeted by legions of spirits who spoke in unison and offered him a new path for his barbarian. And
ancestral guardian.
Yes, he is now an ancestral guardian. He's covered with like kick-ass tattoos, which only seem to grow and change the more deeds he accomplishes.
I got my pauldrons.
Yes, you have the pauldrons of Tritharian.
Freedom of movement. And other spicy things. Anyways.
Freedom of movement.
Other spicy things. Anyways.
Yes. You met with the Nem, correct? I believe was the Nem the Shepherd. Nem the Shepherd.
Oh, relax, dude. Relax.
We eventually got to meet. We eventually met a copper dragon.
Yes, Nem the Shepherd, I believe was his name.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. I got my thing right over here.
Wait, what do you mean? You think? Shouldn't you know?
Yes, Nem the Shepherd.
His name is Nem the Shepherd.
Yes.
Dragon who lives in Railden.
Shepherd?
Rex.
Shepherd.
Rex. Max.
Then he was all excited with like pranking you, throwing pies in your face, etc., etc.
It was cute.
He gave you a bunch of his cast-off scales for your bracelets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he took you. He took the remains of the boat that was from the previous party. He had somehow managed to turn it into like a makeshift, he had made a makeshift harness, and you guys traveled by ship through the air. You were heading to that place in Coronin when all of a sudden you were set upon by a massive red dragon.
It was a harrowing experience.
Yeah, and you guys...
Yes, there was much heroing to be done.
Harrowing.
You guys... Harrowing. Yeah. You guys fell through the sky because the chains, they broke in various places, and eventually the last one snapped, and you guys just went tumbling to the ground. You landed somewhere. You somehow managed to survive.
And then we drowned.
And you almost drowned. And as you guys were like fighting the current, fighting to stay alive, all of a sudden you get washed up on this beach, which was littered with shipwrecks. And you traveled around, you looked around, and eventually you did find one. In it contained some creatures, from what I recall, that were scattered away, and then two graves, sarcophagi, and one was the
platinum scale.
Yes, one was Bahamut's scale, the shield, and in the other was the Anstrath harp.
Yeah, it was.
And you eventually made your way to the center of the jungle where you found some kind of teleportation circle.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually figured out that you found yourselves teleported directly to Arranis' manor.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Castle.
Yes, Arranis' castle. Arranis proceeded to lose his shit because he was like, "Oh God, we have a breach of the magical barrier," and lo and behold, Also,
Black Hand
Quincy,
came through.
Yeah, Black Hand came through, but not before Quincy had told everyone what his true what his true nature was, and that
Yes.
was that he was the spirit of a dead paladin,
Yes.
who also happened to be the brother of the Hand of Light, now known as
The Black,
Black
Hand.
the
Hand.
Black Hand. The brothers were brought. You guys tried to fight the Black Hand, but he had gathered many an artifact and was just kind of wiping the floor with you guys until his brother brought him to his senses. There was much rejoicing, and the
Yay!
brothers
There
were
was-
restored. And then,
There was no rejoicing. Let's be real. We knew.
and then,
The great old one.
a great old one tore a hole, grabbed both of them, and dragged them in.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Wait a minute, who's
And-
Quincy again?
Orphaned and all alone, with nothing to his name but 53 platinum, 270 gold, fortress, and several magic items.
Quincy was Vernon's magical sword that he had made a pact with.
Right, that's
So now he is devoid of the pact, and because of that, he approached the Lady of the Forest, or the Mistress of the Forest,
That's my girl.
the lovely unicorn, and made a new pact with her. So now he serves the Celestial.
And
Complete 180.
Which technically, so here's the thing.
no, and
What? Oh, what?
Oh.
you're majestic.
Yes, the and.
Oh yeah, and now I'm majestic.
Yes, yes, you
He has
are.
a unicorn tail.
So
Yes.
also, technically, the pact between me and Quincy has never been broken. So,
Although Quincy no longer exists within the
The
this
Shadowfell.
realm.
so if we could save Quincy, there might
Nice.
be a brief period of time where I am both a Hexblade and a Celestial Warlock, because technically I have a pact with both, and neither pact has had an exclusionary clause.
You know what? If you guys can figure it out, I would fucking do that. I would figure out a way for you to work that.
To do what?
To save Quincy, I could be both a Hexblade and a Celestial Warlock. For probably a very brief time.
Just
the white
it's
needs
that
to
like
be
that's your
rebalanced.
character limit break.
It's
you
it's
tap
where I
into that
become- It's
power.
where I become Moira.
Yeah,
one hand
basically.
takes and the other gives.
So, since then, you have
So
all
gay.
decided that the next course of action would be to and as the brothers were being dragged away, they told you to find the dragons. And in that spirit, you have decided that your next course of action, having met both dragons in Railden and having slain the chromatic one, you have decided to go south to Minist to find the dragons there.
And potentially a bardic instrument.
Yes, and potentially a bardic instrument.
Yup. Which, by the way,
and
I'm trying to
then-
figure out all of my attunements.
Oh,
I have
yeah, right.
5 of them now.
I have a free attunement slot now. Because Quincy
So, yeah.
is no longer
Oh,
here.
and the Bahamut scale is a fucking kick-ass shield.
Yeah.
yeah.
That is.
And of course, all these holy items will continue to grow and improve as you guys grow and improve.
As will my collection of dragon instruments.
Yes, yes, it will.
Speaking of which,
It's like that meme.
am I able to find a bag of holding, because I'm going to use one specifically for my instruments.
You will
Um,
probably be able to find one along the way.
Mike, just to make sure, because I think I made an error
Okay.
I'm missing the Olim harp and
Yes.
am I missing the Flatulon Bandor, or am I missing the
Yeah,
furnace
it's that
Saturn? Okay, so I've got the Mac
Old
Fern.
Harp and the Flatulent Bandor, because
Behold, the talking chair.
Grace planned to give it to you. She had apparently stolen it from whoever had stolen it from the temple, and then it was promptly stolen by Zed.
Yes, I did steal it. I remember that.
Oh right, so am I only missing one then?
I haven't given
No,
it to you
two.
yet.
There's still one you suspect
Okay.
in Torrentera, and there's the one you suspect which is in Minist.
Yeah, there it is. It's in my bag.
Okay.
I'll have to make a note on that to give it to you at some point.
I thought we made an arrangement already, but
Give to Arranis.
Maybe I vaguely remember him saying, "When you're ready." No, I'm kidding.
oh yeah, I couldn't convince him.
When you deserve it.
So yeah.
If I eventually die at some point down the road, I want Throkk to make an instrument out of me.
That is the single most disgusting thing I've heard in this entire fucking campaign.
Yeah, that's
Oh my god, dude! You
I'll
know
make
what that reminds me of?
I'll make a recorder out of your femur.
May I submit that to D&D out of context?
Yes, please do.
Please do.
Please do. That's fucking great. Or shit my players say.
Oh gosh, yeah.
It reminds me of one of the things. So I'm like, guys, when I die,
I'll do it later. But
Yes.
let me just write it down.
Yes, please do. So I'm like, guys, when I die, there's two things that I want to happen. Either one, you shove me out onto like a lake or something like that, and do the good old fashioned Viking funeral. Just shoot some flaming arrows until I light on fire, or cremate me, have my ashes turned into plastic, and my plastic melted down and turned into dice. Oh shit, we're missing the D4. We're missing Grandpa's eyeball. Shit. And of course, whenever I say this, Autumn's like, "No, I refuse, damn it."
Hey, she's got to
I
give you
think,
something. You let her name the two boars, Pickles and Olive.
No, she was the one. Yeah. No, you're right.
So, for those of you not in my Horde of the Dragon Queen campaign, it's like once a month, maybe. Mike's playing a Furbolg Druid, and because
Who has 40 hit points. We're level 4, and I've rolled max hit points every single fucking time. It's great.
Fucking cheater.
Like
I rolled a wild encounter with two giant boar. He proceeds to walk up and take out some treats for them and says, and it's like, don't be angry. Here, have some food. Let's be friends. And because he's a Furbolg and Furbolg traits, he got advantage on it. He rolls a natural 20, and they both rolled natural 1s. So now the party has two giant boar companions until they die.
Because I fucking love them. Because fucking Furbolg Druid. I didn't even cast any spells. I just straight up walked up to them and was like, "Here, are you hungry? I'm gonna feed you now. Will you be my friend?"
That's incredible.
Roland is the
Druids
best.
are bullshit.
Absolutely beautiful.
God, I'm really glad that there's not a druid in my game, because holy shit, I can't keep track of anymore. Especially because the fucking Pathfinder druids can use wild empathy on magical creatures, and then get a fucking ally that's a magical creature.
So what it turns out is Hagrid is just a druid, right?
Yeah, really though.
He's a Goliath druid.
Yep.
So, shall we get started then?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, sweet. So, you guys are going to head south then.
Yes.
We have a good
I-
long way.
Southeast.
You say
Are you going through this area?
I am. I missed the ping.
This area.
I mean,
think so.
I would.
We I mean, that's where the black dragon was, so we'd have to go through. Hopefully, our by now cleaned up a little bit, just naturally cleaned up swamp area.
I have a question.
Okay.
Arranis can cast the message spell.
Yep.
And would Veit know somebody that has access to a teleportation circle in the area?
He might, but
Wait, Mike.
it would be. I'm trying to think.
Because Arranis, in theory, could message that person, and then cast teleportation circle if he gets the sequence of runes from them.
That is some hardcore double charactering.
I mean, you can certainly try.
That sounds a lot. That sounds a lot like Mike. Just like fuck. That's all I heard. I heard. That's what I heard.
Charisma roll for friends.
My random encounters.
I would like to go on record to say.
To stop Mike from just crying. Let me check the message spell to make sure I can do that in the first place.
Yeah, do you mean the message or do you mean sending? Is my question.
Yeah, the message that doesn't have a range long enough.
Yeah, message is a cantrip.
You gotta point at somebody.
Is sending a ritual spell? Because I would conceivably have access to that.
I don't think sending is a ritual spell, but it is a 3rd level spell. I know that.
Let's find out.
I would like to go on record to say that at some point, I know we tried and failed, but I would like to go to Coronin.
Unlimited range.
Well, we'll have to go into the ocean near it eventually to take on the Cyclops old one god deity thing that I want to punch in the face. So I'm down.
I have some daddy issues I'd like to get sorted out.
I have issues with my Diddy too.
Okay.
Mine are all dead.
Same.
Mine's an evil wizard dragon king, so we're gonna.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Mine's
but
rude. And he wouldn't let me have the toys I wanted when I was little.
Okay, so I do have the sending spell. I'm just an idiot and called it message in my list.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah. Sorry about that confusion.
That's alright. So you sit down, and you create a circle. You and Veit sit across from each other.
Hold up, I still can't cast the spell.
All right.
Because I'm not familiar with somebody unless a description from Veit would be sufficient.
Okay.
Double character.
Are you ready?
What roll I
Veit
make?
has to give you an intelligence check to accurately recall someone.
I think we're better off having Mavarax do it.
Isn't that a? No, that's not a wisdom thing.
No, that's an intelligence. Intelligence recall.
Come on, Veit.
I mean, if you really want, we can.
I'm going to inspire him.
Don't let us down with that 8 modifier there, buddy.
Someone should give him enhance ability.
It could be a charisma check to have a friend, a wisdom check to have been or a perception check to have been observant enough to remember their face, and then an intelligence check to remember it.
So Aera could go over and give Veit the headband of vast intelligence.
That
We're trying way too hard.
Yeah,
I think we're trying way too hard for
No,
this.
let's make this work. This is
Okay.
This is
So
the one
you're-
time. This is the one
so
time I'm
Vite's
doing
sitting
something
there,
this
and
bullshit.
he's like racking his brain, and he goes, "Well, there was my second cousin."
It was my second cousin.
Use the inspiration. Use it anyways.
Use the inspiration.
Was she the one with the beard?
They're all the ones with the beard. White says to himself. So that's an 18.
Okay. So Vite gives you some description, and you think that something.
I am going to attempt the message spell. Please give me a moment to pick my 25 words or less.
Okay.
I love D&D.
I am.
Make sure it's in the proper person.
That's.
Ready?
Let's see.
Right.
This party's got.
Circle.
Oh,
Yes.
this?
I
Hello, you have reached
New
the head
message.
mailbox of...
Message a dwarf.
Like,
We're sorry. The voicemail box of
Okay,
is
Okay.
full.
so, ready?
your call is important to us.
The message is
We are
going to
alive.
be, my name is Arranis Windriver. I am a friend of Veit Brightbeard. I need a teleportation circle to Minst. This is an emergency.
Spell check that minced.
Minutes.
There's like a red
Missed
squiggle
asterisk.
underneath it.
All right,
Asterisk
so
appears in
you-
the brain.
Draw out a circle. You place some rune. You draw some runes in there. You place your various components and things like that, and you sit down and you concentrate for 10 minutes for the circle. And there's this bright, and you see the words just kind of form into a ball, and then just go, just fly out. Now, my question about, hold on, let me look it up.
They have to know how to send it back.
Do they get a
Hell,
chance?
Check on Vite's cousin.
What were we looking on?
Oh,
Oh, you're
man.
looking up sending. Yeah, they get to respond
They get to respond.
with 25 words or less. That is the crucial part of that spell.
If
What's
they get
the
the message,
password?
they guaranteed get the message. And by the way, I don't think the material components are consumed in the spell. I just think I need to have them available.
Are they worth money?
For what spell is the question?
Sending.
Sending, it should be just like some copper wire. Yeah, no, they're not consumed.
Or
Okay.
sorry, no. Sending requires ruby dust worth 50 GP.
Sending?
No.
Sending
No,
is a
that-
short piece of fine copper wire.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Fine.
It's not consumed.
Yeah, I think the ruby dust worth 50 GP is the default material component that they put in
Oh,
uh,
that explains it.
Possibly,
On top
yeah.
of it.
to show you how to format it.
Okay. Okay, we're good.
Yes.
You get
So
you
Lance
get
walks
back
over to
something
Tristan.
along the lines of, "I hate that bastard. You keep him." That's it. Like that's that. You don't even use the 25 words. Something along the lines of, "Yeah, I hate that bastard. You keep him."
Tell me, Mike. Did I give you enough? Did I give you enough? Did I give you enough time to come up with something to stop it?
Yes.
Just barely.
I honestly, I actually did roll to see like if the person he described was was accurate, and he did describe them accurately, and then I rolled to see if they actually liked him. And
Oh, that
they
wasn't a fucking roll. The question was whether or not he got somebody that was duty bound to do it anyway. So Arranis is just going to silently get up, grab his bag, say, we're walking.
Just like the good old days.
Do you not like adventure? We're going on an adventure. You're just going to cut out the middleman.
Oh
The
god, I
middleman
hate
being
this guy.
adventure.
Vernon.
I
was
miss-
adventuring before we knew about you.
Sword.
Yes, but you're all old and jaded now. I'm fresh.
How dare you impugn me in such a way? I'm only 20 years old.
Oh, you could be jaded at
Funny.
any age.
I get on my fine steed mount that I
Wait,
have.
has a year passed since we started?
Yes, that's why I'm 20.
In-game?
Oh, okay, then I am 21. I can drink legally.
I'm going, and then
Outside
Veit is
of
going
D&D.
to.
You all are very jaded very early.
Oh,
How
same.
about that?
Arranis is really fucking young. He's 24.
Throck's 21 now.
I'm 21 now.
I'm 13.
Arranis, you're the old jaded man.
Married at 21.
Married at 24. Oh, Throkk. Never mind. No, not married yet. Arranis hasn't gotten married yet.
That's what
Oh,
we're
Am I
waiting
the
for.
oldest one of this group?
Technically, Veit is. Veit's 250 something.
Technically, yes. I'm turning 27 this year.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I'm
How old
in
am
real
I?
life. Yeah, I'm
I
turning
am-
27 in like 2 months.
I'm
Oh.
22. Yeah, I'm the young guy.
26 in September.
26.
I'm currently 27. Yay, I'm old.
Oh, God.
Hey.
I'm
Did
the
you say
third oldest
20?
person here, thank God.
Did you say 22?
27.
No.
No, Zeus.
Zeus.
Yeah, I'm 22.
Fucking baby.
Kiddo.
Alright, let's see some random encounters. So the travel will take you roughly 22 days.
Let's see those 22 D100 rolls on the table. Let's do.
Hold on, give me a minute. I gotta.
I never heard
100
back.
Damage.
I totally forgot. I never heard back from Nyasa, right? Like,
From your lady friend.
Dead.
Your lady caller.
So I just updated the date for when you actually arrive. So 1, 2.
with Throkk getting married, I feel like I should.
My entrance won't be quite as grand. Or misinterpreted.
We were all about to kill him. I remember
Yeah,
that
we were.
fondly.
Yeah.
That
No,
was
you
great.
move, get out of the way, and then just.
Remember that time you guys tried killing me?
It was great.
Flair for the dramatic.
This motherfucking mouth.
That's funny. I would have killed all of you.
That was back when I was resistant to everything.
dude, if you fail a single one of my saving throws, that's the end of everything, man.
That's true. Just don't do any intelligence saves, all right?
This is not true.
If you failed like the one single hold person, like
Wait, I have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
So the first few days pass by without much incident. You travel to the old hamlet. You travel, you hang out. You're having fun. You swing, aka Arranis's keep.
I'm sorry, what was that again?
Uh-oh. Mike.
He's fading.
Mike,
in and out.
no!
Mike!
Mike!
Oh my god. He's
What?
trapped in a temporal distortion.
Mike!
All I heard was Hamlet.
What?
The Arranis'
Can you hear
keep. Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, the first couple days are relatively simple. You swing by Arranis' keep, say hello to Maria, say hello to the Lady Scarlet, etc.,
Weren't we-
etc.
Weren't we there? Isn't that where we started?
Travel
No, we
back
went-
to
You went
Okay.
back to River's Keep to
Okay.
talk with the mistress.
Exactly.
Oh, right.
On your third day, let's see what you encounter on your third day.
Yeah.
A meta bulette.
Maybe I'll get a turn with my crappy initiative.
1d6. It's like 1d6 frost giants.
Excuse me while I do something real quick.
Frost giants are pushovers.
Well,
Shut up.
Maverick-
No, they're not.
Mavarax can't be too
Okay.
concerned with that
Well then.
-1. It could be worse. Or in charisma mod. Suits. Oh,
Oh no.
Yes. Bring forth.
So, I'm gonna put
Arranis.
everyone on here.
On the field.
So who else do I need?
Maybe I'll
Right.
I want to be this far up.
2
That's-
whites!
No. I'm two
no.
different people.
Okay, right. Who do I need? I need
Arranis.
Arranis and Mavarax.
Yeah.
Hello. I need to. God, I'm not doing so great with the voice tonight. Blech. Hello.
Jesus Christ, dude! Why do you have such a long goddamn name?
Don't just give it. Just
Who
Right,
gave you
right.
all these titles? Oh,
Rain. Just give it a bit. Eventually, I'm gonna have to do both names, both voices,
Oh my God.
and it's gonna fall apart from there.
That's fun.
It'll be okay.
All right, so
I'll be
with
setting
this
the
many of us, we need to assume the flying V.
I'm still not here, I don't think.
Wait, which of us is flying and which is the
she's
Veit?
talking about me.
I'm back. I don't know.
Oh my God! Look at this fucking right stuff shit. Look at this.
I want to be this far up.
My stuff.
Oh shoot! I closed the wrong book.
It's happening.
Come on, Arranis!
Well,
Arranis!
I should
Step
never
up, like,
be.
Step up like 5.
There it is.
Alright,
Fly
yes,
me!
that works.
Fly V.
Fly me!
Is that actually how you want to do that?
That's how I wanted to do
have
it.
Have Mavarax in the back.
Oh,
We need a rear guard.
Yeah.
Vernon,
tech-
Aera back there.
In front.
yeah.
no, right.
Hey!
No one wants to be in your fight. I see how
Yeah.
it is.
You're a monk. You can move quick. Stay in
I'm
the back.
big and I have a shield.
Alright.
I have a big health pool. That's my shield.
I get it.
Basically.
I have
So
high
I'm just never gonna run out of spells. It's gonna be great.
I'm gonna press the button on my light sword to
Is that
make it
what
turn
you're-
into a lightsaber.
I think the activation word is swing.
The activation word was. I thought I marked it down, but I didn't.
I remember who has the flame tongue? I remember that is whoosh.
I don't have the fling tongue. I have the
That
sunblade.
was. Vernon?
Was that? Oh, that's Quincy the Second was a flame tongue. That's right. Quincy the Second was a flame tongue.
So
yeah, and now he's gone.
Now he has a scimitar or something.
I do. Well, I can still conjure a pact weapon because my new pact I did pact of the blade as well. So I'm still gonna have a rapier. It's still gonna look like the Quincy sword.
No, now it has.
Okay, buddy,
now,
you're still
no,
Vernon,
now,
give up.
Now the pointy bit of the rapier is curled like a unicorn horn instead.
Oh my gosh!
As
So
a
he has a
spiral.
he has a corkscrew.
Yes.
He's a long corkscrew.
Can you open this wine bottle for me?
No, like when he conjures it, it's got like
Tic
vines
Tac
and
uses
stuff
her
coming
beak
off of
and
it.
Yeah, so
tears
we're
the
getting,
cork
we're
to
getting ready for
shreds.
combat, and Vernon just goes, "Oh, this isn't right." No.
Looks like a drill.
So what's coming
That's
to
not
kill
how any of
us?
this works at all.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
how
is
are we
an
dying?
excellent question. What the fuck is coming to kill you?
Two Baylors.
Nothing. Nothing can kill us.
A Baylor.
Your
Let's
sword,
go.
that will pierce the heavens.
Don't fucking jinx it.
It's something with a cone attack that's gonna take out.
Hey, it's a bulette, like I said.
Yay!
Oh,
Bullet.
I got
No.
The The
I've got my-
mighty bullets.
I've got my
Come
group
an
of
inch.
level 3s
Dueling
fighting.
V's! Dueling V's!
The flying V against the flying V.
It's an X.
The burrowing V versus the walking V.
I'm upset with you right now.
Are we rolling?
Also, you need to bring up the initiative tab so we can roll
Oh.
initiative.
Give me a second.
I was waiting for the tab.
I thought maybe I could.
Yeah, we're seasoned
I have a lot
veterans
of-
at Roll20. We don't use. We wait for the table.
We just like
See, look
Come
at that,
on, Bernie.
in
nerds.
our brain.
Hey, yeah, that's awesome.
Wow, look at that. I got
Oopsies.
23, except it was actually an 11 because that's when I rolled.
Let's see.
It helps if I actually click on the right character.
13 or 19. Yay! Yay, advantage.
Doesn't help me with
We'll take
initiative.
the best of the 2 times that I rolled. So it's 4 times. 4
Quad advantage.
Quad advantage.
I get advantage on two rolls.
Arranis has so many more hit points than Veit does.
Wow.
It's just the law of averages.
Whose con mod is higher?
Veit's? Dude,
Arranis
Fate was
just
not
rolled
fucking kind to
really
Veit.
I would say so, if that's the case.
Yeah, I think one of the least kind things is that instead of being a cardboard cutout, he was piloted by somebody who didn't know he had a resistance to necrotic damage.
Oh, perfect. Here they are.
If it makes you feel better, I put it on the. Oh no, I didn't add it anywhere.
Love
thought I
you.
did. No, I did. I added it on there.
See, so you can just press
Okay.
a button like so.
All right. Let's see.
That was a low blow.
Yeah.
Did
yeah.
you miss me?
Now that I'm level 11, you have to make a DC 16 Wisdom save before you can hit me.
Sanctuary.
Oh yeah.
I do an extra D8 on all of my
Retract your
damage.
Insults.
Sanctuary.
All right.
I'm gonna murderize. I'm gonna roast that dead nerd today.
Adamantine armor?
When did what?
When did Zed get adamantine armor?
I think in
Forever
Railton.
ago.
Oh my god.
At the Capitol.
Yep, half plate
Alright,
adamantine armor
first
plus 1.
I literally
Oh,
have splint
that'll
armor.
be here.
Arranis. Take it off. Let's go.
Okay.
Yes.
Do I think that anything interesting is going to happen later in the day?
Probably
That's
not.
up to you.
Probably not. So let's start things out big and bold and test out my new toy.
I know what it is.
I'm going to point my
Big and
finger.
bold new toy.
I'm going to point my finger at one of them, at the front one, and say, I am done with this already.
Oh shit. Oh damn. Okay.
Granted, I'm still rolling, so it's not an actually good roll, but, you know.
Could be worse. You could be Ian.
Yeah, I could be Ian. Poor guy.
2!
Or my character.
Yeah, that thing failed that dexterity save.
He takes 33 force, and he also takes a large base number that is not being listed.
Isn't it like another... I want to say it's another 30 on top of that, off the top of my head.
One sec.
Let's see.
Too many books.
Disintegrate.
Too many books. Too many books.
It's plus 40, so he takes
Plus
7.
40.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
Oh.
So he takes 73 damage.
why does he take this?
Disintegrate.
Because I demanded it.
Oh, 1d6 plus
So
40.
you just
Whew.
point your finger
40
at this thing,
damage.
and this thin green beam just shoots out, and it like right into this thing's shoulder, and all of a sudden, it just dust just starts falling off of it. One of its arms is like hanging off. Its armor is like peeling away. Like this thing is, and it's also just starts bleeding. It is, and it screams in agony.
Well,
Throkk,
it's a
you're
good
up.
thing I won my brand pets today.
It was merely it was a scientific study, and it yielded an Interesting results.
All right, so
Terrifying.
Throkk is going to first. He's going to bonus action, rage, and then he's going to rush up to this bullet, and he's going to recklessly swing his great axe.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
Nice.
Oh, and that's also an extra 6 because rage damage. I forgot to tick the box.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, so you just go up. This thing is like freaking like on like 3 legs at this point, and you just go up and you crack like once across the face and split open the armor, and then the second time you just swing your sword your axe right down into where that crack of the armor was and split its head clean open. And it falls over dead.
I'd like to. Does any of the blood spray on me a little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
I'd like to free action just laugh at them, at the other two.
Oh, Jesus.
Jeez.
I wonder if I can.
Fight, Brightbeard.
Right, what buffing spell does Veit want to cast today? Veit wants to. He is just going to put down a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Keep it simple, and he'll put it right behind there, and it's going to be a nice mace, because mace. It's going to look eerily similar to another mace that we know about.
If you can't have the real one, why not make his own?
Right.
No clue what you're talking about.
That's probably a good thing.
Billy.
A
Right,
mace of
where?
pain.
There?
Yeah. And it's going to swing.
The mix of pain.
To hit.
Yes.
10 force damage. Wow, that was underwhelming.
Alright, so just kind of like smacks the thing on the ass. Aera.
Oh, come on, you can do better than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm gonna get a beer since I have
I'm
some time.
flying over. Actually, no, I'm on the ground. No need to fly right now. A little bit extra. And I'm gonna hit.
That's a hit.
I'm gonna hit.
It's almost like
That's
you're
a hit.
psychic.
And then if I flurry,
Unarmed
Yeah.
strikes.
unarmed strikes. Okay. So that's three unarmed strikes I do with the flurry. I
Two.
think-
Yes.
Two.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's
In a while
been a
since you
while.
monked. Since you monked.
It's okay, I had the same issue when I was first playing monks.
That is a hit.
Flurry.
Oh.
That's
Come
a miss.
on.
Narrowing
Alright.
down that AC.
Wah, wah.
Whap, whap. All right, that's 1 hit.
Yeah,
2
beer.
hits. Come on. 3 hits.
Is it one of them that'll be in the podcast news?
No, it's just a Boston Lager.
There.
Classic.
All right.
Yeah, I've never played a monk, but I'm learning how to monk.
So
because
yeah,
one of my
you like
players
just
is.
run up, smack. You kind of going for a spin kick, and then you kind of feel a little bit delighted in yourself. You're doing so well, and you overshoot the last kick,
Yeah.
and it's not happy with you. It's just gonna try to take a big old chomp out of you.
Okay. From my cloak, it has disadvantage on its first attack.
Okay.
Is it the
Or
first
it has,
attack?
it
Or the
has
first...
disadvantage. It has disadvantage until it hits.
What's your AC?
21.
Yeah, it misses.
Sweet
It
mother-
massive jaw thinks it gets a hold of you, but because of your cloak, it throws it. It gets thrown off. Zed.
Yeah, yee!
New armor.
I'm gonna run up to this one. And since this one hasn't gone, I have advantage. And I'm gonna start whipping it with my Sun Scepter.
With your whip.
Yes.
Yeah, because you do have the Dragonbone Whip. Yeah, that's a hit.
And let's see, Sun Scepter, because I have extra attack. Alright.
Yep.
So 2 hits. I'm gonna Divine Smite the first one.
Okay. What level?
Level 2.
Okay.
Let's
So
see.
what, 3d8?
Yeah. Just gotta find all this stuff here. So we got the first one. And the sneak attack will go on the second one, I guess.
You gotta give equal attention to the 2 attacks.
Yeah. Can't play favorites. I said level 2. Second hit.
Ah.
Bam. And sneak attack.
God damn.
Just the 7.
Jesus. Alright, then... Alright, it's not bloodied, but it is not looking too great. So it's gonna try to snap its massive jaws at you.
Alright.
And what is your AC?
20.
Alright, it hits.
Yay!
So that's gonna be...
And seeing it opening its massive jaws to plant down on Zed, I'm going to point out to him, and a couple of my tattoos go. Oh, that's just supposed to be 9. But a couple of my tattoos fly off my arm and act as a shield to reduce the damage by 9.
That's so neat.
How's it work with my uncanny dodge? I assume.
All I do is reduce the damage that is going to be the attack dishes out.
Yeah, but if I uncanny dodge, that means I half the damage. Is that after your reduction?
I was assuming 4.
I think
That's up to the.
After
I would
the
assume it's
reduction.
after, at
Okay.
least in this case, because I threw the reduction out before he said the damage.
Okay.
After. You reduce,
Alright,
the whole,
so-
you reduce the whole damage, and then you half
So
the
the
whole
spirit
damage.
shield goes in and takes a bit of it, and then you like try to like pull yourself back. Ultimately, by the end of it, you take 10 damage.
That's fine.
Yay! I was helpful.
Yay, helpful.
Alright,
All right, Vernon.
so I'm gonna come up to here, and it'd be like, oh, to here. Right.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh!
It's gone!
Hey now. Vernon, we all have our kink, but get out from underneath that dead body.
He just crawls inside the bublet.
Yeah, I climb up on it and I go, I want you to have this. Specifically you and you. And I touch my ring and cast out a destructive wave. The last destructive wave I'll ever cast.
Oh, jeez.
Because it was removed from the hexblade.
All right,
Whew.
what save is that?
Con save.
That.
Constitution save. Okay. Oh god,
It targets
That's
specifically just those.
39 damage. All right, let's see. So con saves. All right. Both of them make it, so they take 19 damage each.
Whew. Oh, hey, Stoof.
That one is bloodied,
Now I can put a revivify in.
and so is that one. Mavarax.
I get to go?
Yes, you get to go. Good job.
Crap.
I was really hoping we were gonna kill everything before he goes. Just because.
Almost always happens in these small encounters.
Hmm.
Which one of them looks worse for wear?
This one.
Get him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
Gonna turn this way. And then. Which should be 4d6, right? Yeah.
Breath weapon.
A bat!
Oh god.
The last one is going to be, let's do fire damage, because I'm all about that.
All right. So the first one fails. the one that was the worst for worse, seems fails and just takes the brunt of this green, like basically when you do your breath weapon, all of a sudden it looks like this, like these two dragons, just erupt out, and then they just go in the two like 5 feet lines.
Except it's done by Big Man Tyrone.
So you guys just see these boom, and then they fly over and like smash into these guys. Like this, and there's like, you can hear the sizzling of acid, and you can see like this green flame slowly rotting away some of their flesh. Like these things are in terrible shape.
I have a bonus action that I'm not going to do anything with.
Okay, all right, Arranis.
Gotta keep it for myself.
Hoard your bonus
Arranis
actions.
is
They roll over, right?
going to point. Oh, that's right. Yes, I saw. Oh no, wrong one. I am going to cast Bixby's hand.
Nice.
Of which I don't have any of the descriptor for, which I could have sworn I did, but so please hold.
Okay, yeah, they fuck things over when they.
Oh, I'm having flashbacks to Jim's campaign with Bixby's hand. Right, Mike?
I should have.
Yes. Boom.
Yeah, in the compendium it's called Arcane
Thanks
Hand.
for the wine.
I'm having flashbacks to my Rod of Lordly Might.
Oh.
Yeah, do you know what hasn't made an appearance in my new campaign?
A Rod of Lordly Might.
Right.
My immovable rod that disappeared after 2 sessions. Granted, I did leave it to Barad-dûr.
Yeah, and then it was
How
gone.
big is it?
It's large.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Arcane Hand. I did not know that that's what it was called.
Yep.
I love the sprite.
Oh yeah, that's good.
All right, so
Grasping hand.
yeah, you have control over it, and the mace.
So I am going to
Use the hand to attack
Use-
with the mace.
isn't there a punching hand?
Sorry, I can't.
There
hand to poke it.
is a clenching fist.
Yeah, the clenching fist.
Yeah, attack
Clenching
roll
fist.
using your
As
in-game
opposed
statistic.
to the clenching butthole.
It
Big
gets
clenching butthole.
Oh, God.
so it gets a plus
Smothering
8,
damage.
right?
Yeah, it's your melee spell attack to hit.
It's not my melee spell attack, isn't it?
Make a melee spell attack for the hand using your game statistics, it says.
Oh, using my game statistics. Okay.
I need to stop.
So if I push a spell attack, oh no, okay, so never mind. GR D20 plus 9. Yeah, I don't know why I whispered that to you, but I got a 24. I must have fat finger.
All right, to punch it.
Yep, and that is going to do
48 damage.
48 force.
48 force damage. Hey, look at that real roll.
You know how we were talking about Big B's clenched butthole? You like fucking power fist this thing and explode it from the inside.
Oh no.
Still
Are you satisfied, you jackass?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm yelling at my cat. So yeah, it just like shove, like it just makes its way inside this thing and boom! Freaking like explodes everywhere.
Final fisting.
10,000 years of pain! Alright, Throkk.
Stupid kids.
Alright.
With their butt jabs.
I'm gonna run up and see if I can't do the same thing that I did to the other one. I'm going to recklessly swing my great axe. Ah!
Oh Jesus!
This
Thing doesn't stand a goddamn chance. Yeah, those are both hits.
It doesn't stand a ghost of the chance.
Oh, +3. Damn it.
Yeah, it's dead with that first. So you like run over and you like leap into the air and bring down your axe with such a perfect strike. It goes clean through this thing's head into the ground. Wow. And it slumps over dead.
Oh.
It did not stand a chance. It's
Aera
there,
wipes,
it's dead. There's blood everywhere.
Aera wipes
Oh,
some of the
you are
gore
just a
off of her
treat.
face and holds her hand up for a high five.
Yeah. Oh. I can't wait till I have more brutal critical dice.
I can't wait until I get a good initiative roll.
I can't
And
wait till
before
I
end
have
of
I have
campaign.
an encounter that actually challenges you guys.
No, that's okay. That was a rare instance because we have +1 more member than we usually have, and
Fair enough.
that was a lot that went into that.
Yeah.
Oh.
We
Is
blew
anyone
all of
injured?
the.
I have the ability to heal people who are injured now.
6, 7. If you put us against about, I don't know, 10 mind flares, we might have a struggle there.
10, you say?
No!
In
stop
before an
giving him
adult dragon.
idea.
In before a wandering adult dragon.
I want to kill some stuff.
It's a Hydra with a lithods for heads.
Although, it's funny that you say that. That's how much XP. It's funny that you say that because Jim apparently suggested to our friend Neil this thing about a fucking beholder Hydra.
No.
Do you know where that came from?
Hey, there,
It's those idiots that are responsible for it.
Yes.
He
I
made
just-
a handout.
I just forwarded it. I just had to forward it out. To Neil.
A Hydra with boulders for heads.
You didn't tell him about the Meta-Trask?
No, I haven't given him that yet. I figured
Don't.
I have to give him evil things in short supply, otherwise he'll die from glee.
Yeah,
Good point.
And-
Good point.
our characters will die.
Yeah,
Although
you don't
I
want to
will-
fight a
I will
Meta-Trask.
say there was a marked occasion. It was not my my character finally didn't die in a campaign. It's been a long time since that's happened.
So, I used up the thing that I had in the ring because now I've got better spells that I can put in the ring. I think I'm gonna put a Revivify in the ring.
Nice.
How does that sound for
Okay.
everybody?
Nice.
Did you say
Well,
that's how
that's
much? That's how much experience we each
Everybody
get?
gets. Everybody
So
gets.
we're up to
1157.
87,017.
Nice. So yeah, I now have a Revivify in the ring.
Awesome. All right.
What are we
so
at now?
That was one of your encounters.
8707
Anybody need
017.
healing, just in case?
I'm good.
All right. The rest of the day is relatively uneventful. You have some bulette steaks for dinner. They are delicious.
Aera eats hers raw.
The next couple of days are relatively uneventful, and then
A hatch
Waiting.
opens.
I'm waiting for him to tell me that the weather gets bad.
It begins to rain.
No warbin, no warbin, no.
Shut up.
Begins to rain.
I built one for my in-person
you
campaign. It's ridiculous how in depth that is.
you meet 3 travelers on the road.
Oh no.
Yo.
Do they have a dimensional
Fox,
cube?
a chicken, and a sack of grain. They all want to get to the other side of the canyon.
Yeah, they're
Quick, assume the flying V.
they're just 3 travelers. They carry with them scimitars and longbows. They appear to be some kind of like rangers or something like that, just keeping track of the land and things like that.
Do they see us?
Yeah. They're walking along. One of them approaches you and says, "Afternoon."
Yeah.
Hello?
Afternoon.
Have you
Good
seen
afternoon,
any
sir.
strange happening around here?
We just
We're
killed some-
we're fairly strange, but I don't think we fit the criteria.
Oh
We just
yeah, I've
killed
heard of
some,
you.
Strange.
Are you the Sentinels?
We're the bag of
Yeah.
beans.
That's the children say.
Uh-huh.
No, we
Tic Tac.
yes, we very much are the
Bag of beans.
Clelen.
Very.
That's bean number
Fascinating.
1.
Probably tell because of my shield.
Bag of beans.
This is bean number 2.
So I'm imagining a dead horse. I'm not sure why. It's getting trodden on quite often.
Yeah, he pleasantly regards you and moves on his way. Otherwise, there's nothing that happens.
I'm gonna insight check this guy.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
I don't know. Looks funny.
Can I insight?
Is he a cat? He might be a cat.
Yeah, that's a good roll for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of cats,
Goddamn tabaxi.
You
sitting on my bed.
you notice by the way he holds himself.
You can
By the way
tell
these
by
rangers
the
hold
ears.
themselves, it's a little bit like stooped at the shoulders. And it's a little bit bent, a little bit weird. Like they're almost like they're walking on the balls of their feet. And you definitely know that there's something up. It's almost like they seem a little bit too
Uptight.
He is they're not necessarily uptight. Almost animalistic.
Ugh.
Mm.
I'll get away from
Are they
civilization for a bit.
hooded or do they look humanoid?
They look humanoid.
Or rather,
currently.
and by humanoid, I mean, of course, like big, like real humanoids.
Yeah,
Those
they
are,
look like legit humans.
Okay.
Hang on 1 second.
Mavarax, we can't act without you. You're the only one who rolled high enough. Unless Veit's 15 got him something.
Where is Mav? I need Mav here to tell me what to think.
Veit's 15 gave him
13. No.
okay, there's definitely something. It's not necessarily like a bad thing. There's just something relatively off.
So
Again,
Veit's
you kind of chalk it up to he's a ranger, and that's how rangers carry themselves.
so they look like they're kind of walking limpy.
A little
It's
bit.
like
Again,
a
it looks like they're walking on the balls of their feet.
like a staggered gait.
A little
kind
bit,
of.
yeah.
So Veit's
They're
gonna say,
taking very long strides.
if you'd like, I could fix that knee up for you.
Oh no, it's no problem. You just get used to walking in a certain, being out in
Please.
the foothills like this.
I
I've been
insist.
walking
I
around.
have to. I'm honor bound to do Pelor's bidding.
I start imitating their walk. Like,
Really, it's perfectly fine.
Vernon, stop.
Is it more advantageous walking like this?
Yes, it
Yes.
helps to keep track of things.
It'll make it easier for us to laugh at you.
Keep track of
Vernon.
what sorts of things? Oh, you all have plenty of an easy time laughing at me already. I don't think you need any extra help.
So, Mavarax, we need you to actually be insightful.
He's got his headphones off.
I know. But if I yell loud enough, the neighbors will hear me, and they'll somehow contact Zeus.
You should use the message cantrip.
I should. By the way, Rain, after this encounter, Arranis has something for you.
Oh, interesting.
Bing.
What's up with your boots?
Who's she saying this to?
The people, the ranger people.
They peoples.
They like
Hey,
cat
look down.
boots.
They're either monsters or we're harassing people with a disfigurement and we're horrible people.
I've got a 0 modifier to charisma. I can do whatever I want.
I know you can.
You notice that there's like some, like, near the toe region. Just not easy to get a cobbler out in the middle of the foothills, you know?
Yeah, alright.
Right.
Seems legit.
I'm afraid I don't know.
Hold on
I've
one sec.
never been here.
In about 10 minutes, we're gonna take a quick break. I gotta feed the cats. I gotta take some.
Okay.
Yep.
Sure.
So once we get the download from Zeus,
Yeah.
does anyone take bets as to what this is?
They're tabaxi.
No, they are humans. Like, they look like humans.
They're tabaxi disguised like humans.
And we need true sight. Where's Arranis' magical butt scratcher monocle?
I'm not attuned to it. I'm not attuned to it at the moment. Although I might have the true seeing spell.
Oh, nice.
I have dispel magic.
Can he casually drive it behind your back?
Casually.
Oh no, this won't be casual. This is I have to play one of my instruments to cast it kind of spells.
Nice.
Well, you can.
Well, you see, our Dragonborn friend here kind of froze up, so let me place a little tune.
I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Rain, can you get me something too?
He's already gone.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
Oh darn! I was getting prepared to.
Anyways, here's what you all yes.
Okay, I'll be right. I'm gonna get a drink while Zeus is getting a drink. Zeus is taking his time. Why don't we take this break
Do you
now?
want to do the break
Yeah,
now?
we'll take the break right now. Sounds good.
Also, my second guess is Kenku.
Other bird people. Less
Yeah.
nice bird people.
Much less nice bird people.
Look at this
But they just
stupid bird.
imitate. They only
Look at this stupid bird.
Yeah, they just imitate things that they've heard.
Right, but that could include a person that's spoken those words before.
Yeah.
It's hard to find a cobbler in the foothills. Yeah, all they need to do is follow around an NPC for like a day and a half.